Because of my dad's unique background, I speak several languages, but the language that people tend to be the most fascinated by is one that my mother reluctantly taught me, and that's Jamaican Patois. So people often say that when a person speaks in Patois or Jamaican Patois or Jamaican slang, that you don't understand what they're saying. And a lot of Jamaicans will say, "How you not understand? I'm speaking English." But the truth is that some of the words come from unique origins. So today I'm going to teach you 8 Patois words that you have to know in order to live in Jamaica. These are 8 conversational words that you just have to know them. And if you don't know them, then So let's get started. So the number 8 word is brethren. So brethren, for anyone watching that's religious, you may say, isn't that like a biblical term? Like, isn't that a word from the Bible? Yes, it definitely is. It's definitely an actual English word, but between, the nice accent and just like the kind of like attitude you say it with, sometimes it's very hard to tell. So brethren is the plural form of brothers. So if you look it up in Oxford Dictionary or Webster Dictionary, it'll have this definition: fellow Christians or members of a male religious order. It may also say that it's another form of the word brother. It's another term for a group of friends. So to use it in a sentence, people would typically say like, "Yo, my brethren." Yeah, just as simple as that. So it's like, "Yo, my guy," or like, "Yo, my mans," or like, "Yo, bro." It's the same thing. So, "Yo, my brethren." The number 7 term is whopping. So a lot of you guys are like, huh? Yeah, a whopping. So typically a lot of people know wagwan. Wagwan is like, "Yeah, what's up? How you doing?" But whopping means what happened. So this term is very unique in the sense that it's 2 words kind of broken up and smashed together. And it's like saying like, what's going on? But it could also be used for like, are you okay? So like if you see your brethren down the road and he look kind of sad, you're like, "Yo, what happened?" And it's like, "Yo, what happened to you, bro? Like, you okay?" But then if you're just like passing by like a colleague from work or like anyone, and you're like, "Oh, I gotta say hi to this guy. Like, I can't just be rude and keep walking." You'll be like, "Yo, what happened? Like, what's going on, bro? What's up?" So the number 6 word that you just have to know, this is a super important one, vex. So vex is another shortened form of an English term. So vex derives from the word vexation. So vexation is like a state of being annoyed or frustrated. It could even be worried. So if let's say you're walking with someone and you're discussing something that you really don't want to hear about, and then you just get so annoyed. You're just like, "No, sure, y'all get me vexed. No, calm down. No, me don't want to hear that. Y'all get me vexed. Y'all upset me." That's kind of how you would use that term. So like I said before, it derives from the word vexation, and they just chopped it up to say, "Me vex. Him did upset me." So the number 5 word that you have to know is nuff. So nuff, of course, derives from the phrase, "I've had enough." So when you say someone is nuff, and yeah, you gotta do that face like, nuff. That means like, yeah, that's too much. There's too much going on here. So for example, you could say, "You nuffy," which is like you're being rude, or like you're being extremely disrespectful, or like, "Boy, she nuff." So that's like another level. That's like saying like this person is like disgustingly rude. Like this person, like I've had enough of their attitude. They're saying things that I don't want to hear. So the number 4 word is Maga. So this word, I'm actually not sure where it derives from, or if it's just a term that came from a particular instance and everyone started using it. But Maga just means you're skinny. So if you walking down the road and you see someone and they just look sick, you be like, no sir, how's your Maga? So that's like saying like, oh no, like what caused her to be that skinny? I hope she's okay. So you just be like, no, you have to come eat. No. May I give you an extra dumpling because you look too Maga. So like some Jamaicans will even go a step further and say like, she dry up and Maga. Like, why she look so? So that's how you would use the term Maga. So now the number 3 term that you have to know is meds pun. So this is 2 words, meds and pun. So, well, clearly it's meds and pun, but you know. So this derives from the word meditate. So this is like saying like I meditated on something. So meds, meditate, pun, on. So you're like, oh, I was really thinking about something. Or, you know, I was debating that. So that's how you would typically convey that word. So instead of saying like, you know, I was really in deep thought about everything that's going on in Jamaica right now, you would say, yo, you know, me did meds pon that. You know, I was just thinking, say like, what's a go on here? Me did meds pon all that's going on, you know? So then the number 2 word that you have to know, and this word you have to know for 2 reasons. Either you're a part of that lifestyle, which I'm not, or you have to know it so that you could turn it down, and that's ganja. So ganja is a herb. In America they call it marijuana. Some people say Mary Jane, you know, the green herb, whatever you want to call it. But for some reason in Jamaica it's called ganja. And it even has like a unique spelling, which of course you see it. Yeah, you see it right there. But ganja is just marijuana. So if someone comes up to you and they're like, yo, make we go burn one spliff. And you're like, whoa, okay, so what do you want to smoke? And they're like, ganja, what do you buy? Ganja, you don't know you have to smoke some ganja? And so that's when you'll say like, oh, no thank you, I don't do that. Or like if you do, be like, okay, yeah, make me go burn one spliff. So now we're down to the number 1 phrase that you have to know in order to keep a conversation in Jamaica. And this one is more so of a sound than a phrase, and it comes with tons of facial expressions, and that's cha. So exactly, you have to say it just so, cha, or cha. So this is a commonly used sound. It's similar to a word that we used before that's like annoyance or frustration. In a way, it's like when Americans would say, damn it, or like, geez. So that's how you would use it. So if, for example, you see someone and you're like, you just can't believe what they're doing, like you're flabbergasted, you're like, yo, what at? You just be like, chill. Or, for example, again, if you are going to a market and you forget your wallet at home, but you reach there already and you're just upset and you're like, sure, I left my wallet at home. So there's several ways you could use that. But like I said, that word is more so, you understand the context of it based off your facial expression and how you hiss your teeth. So if you're like, sure, someone knows something really bad happened, and that's when they were like, yo, what happened, Bridget? No, come on, hold on, what happened? But if it's something like cha, then someone might know you're like laughing, or you found a joke funny, or it's just something that is like not that serious, but it's serious enough for you to be like, jeez. So those are 8 terms that you have to know in order to keep a conversation with someone who speaks Patois. So if you guys want to learn 8 more terms, or you're interested in learning 8 types of food that every Jamaican eats, or like most of us eat, then definitely comment that below. Please like this video, share this video. If you found it informational, if you found it funny, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and tell them all, say them are your brethren and you want them to watch this video here. So have a great day. Thank you again for watching.